Hey, what's good, bro? I was just checking in with you.
Nah, man, we got a quick check in this week. We got another album review for you guys, and this week we got one of my I would say favorite artists. Maybe favorite might be a stretch. One of my most consistent artists that I listen to. There we
That's
go. That's a better Trippie Redd. We got his album A Love Letter to You 5.
Sheesh. A love letter to you five. Is this the last installment?
I'm not sure because the nigga keep falling in love. But then I seen that he cheated on his bitch
Right.
and he was like apologizing for it. So it's like it might be a love letter to you six. Who knows? But he
Oh,
put her all over the album too. That's another thing. Let's get into
yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah. First track. How you feeling? Intro track.
Intro track. I fuck with it. Like niggas can hold on. My bad. It was a no download.
Hmm.
It was no download for me. But it was straight.
It was a download for me. Only because it's your stereotypical trippy intro to a love letter to you tape. So I
Yeah,
so I, I gotta take it. I gotta open the album like that. But I mean
I
I feel
respect that.
not a standout, but cool. I could see it being a no download for you at least. I could see why it's a no download.
Yeah. Two. We got last days. It was a skip.
Ooh. So I liked it as a single, right? So like when it was just a single, like it was cool. I
Mhm.
don't mind it being here in the album, and most people will kind of throw the single early in that project anyway. So it wasn't a skip, but because I already liked it, it's just like, all right, I like this. I know what this is already. It was kind of already downloaded. So
Three.
the emotion,
Die motion. Die motion, my bad. It was cool. It wasn't a
skip,
download.
one
It wasn't a
download.
skip.
Oh well, okay. It wasn't a download for me either. That's the thing. When okay, I just want to put this caveat in right here.
Yeah.
So me as a Trippy fan, as a Trippy listener, especially with these projects, and I feel like he has a certain like production kind of like tone and feel with the A Love Letter to You projects.
Mhm.
A lot of songs aren't skips because you can just play the album and it's the vibe is there. But like you said, it's not a download. So this one a download for me either. But I feel like a decent amount of Trippy songs in these tapes aren't skips but aren't downloads.
Yeah. Yeah. I could agree with that.
Yeah.
Some of these ones, some of the more like rock element ones are going to be more so of a skip for me
Yeah.
though.
I'm not a fan of
Yeah.
rock. I'm not.
Yeah. Where we at though? How You Alive, number
Yeah,
4. That piano build up was crazy.
it was. I wanna like it more than I do. Like I want to like it enough to download it, but I don't.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I got written down. I fuck with it. Not a download, but a vibe. He was like kind of in this cutty bag. I thought James Blake was coming in at first a little bit.
Mm. Yeah,
So it created this element, you know what I'm saying? It created this like
hey man.
feel, and then it just didn't give me all the way. And it's like, damn,
Hey, you always looking for James Blake to come in somewhere, especially
bro,
with
it don't sound like it was him though.
yeah, I mean, yeah, yeah, I can
You
see it.
you can hear the nigga in the background slowly, like kind of coming in, but not all the way. So I'm like, is that James?
Oh no, that's trippy on the background vocals.
No, that was all right though.
Yeah, yeah. So it wasn't a download for me. So I downloaded the first two, didn't download these two. I actually said good songs that fit what Trippy typically does. Like in these
Mhm.
projects, I feel like the first song or two are relatively upbeat, and then he typically like slows it down for two or three tracks. So this
Yeah,
was expected. They just didn't turn out to be downloads for me. But yeah, he got in his bag with thinking about you. That was it was a download for me. Very,
yeah.
very
Think about you was
download.
one of the ones. It was
Yeah,
easy. It's a good song. It's good trippy, and that's the thing about trippy. Like I think that's why I'm skip download. This one, nope, not.
yeah,
Because it's like if you like trippy, you like trippy. You know what he gonna give you. So
yeah,
it's like some of these is just gonna be more so selective in like what you like from trippy.
yeah. No, absolutely agree. I feel like in the same way you was describing him in terms of like somebody that you like consistently listen to. Like I wouldn't call. I know people who Trippie is one of their favorites. He's not a favorite for me, but I'm a listen to a Trippie project. Like I'm a listen to Trippie whenever I hear Trippie or know that he dropped. Praying for Love. I think that's track 6.
Yeah.
How you feel about that?
It's the same kind of vibe to track 5. But
Yeah,
like I liked it. It's not a skip. Depending on the type of mood that I'm in, it could be a download.
that's fair.
But it's more so like that's one of the ones where you might be going through something. So that's like one of the ones you gotta have in the playlist.
Yeah, for
That
sure.
might not be one of the ones you want to listen to all the time though.
Yeah, nah, it's not. It's not necessarily the most uplifting.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm like, I can see myself going through a time and having that bitch downloaded, but then having that bitch removed, but still saved. You get what I'm saying?
Nah, facts for sure. I thought he was hitting. I thought he was about to hit a pocket with the album after 5 and 6. I thought he was about. I thought he was about to kind of get deeper into his bag for like a 5-6 track run. Absolutely not.
But he didn't.
That's not what happened.
I say reality was a skit. That shit is it's bad.
I couldn't get it. And the thing is, like I said, but the thing is about even when you don't fuck with Trippie songs, it don't necessarily make you question Trippie. And I think that because he can have songs where it's like, yeah, this just wasn't.
It's similar to Uzi fans. Like with Uzi fans and Trippie fans, sometimes you gotta let them niggas explore. Cardi fans too. Like you gotta let them niggas explore. They're gonna eventually get to the point of where even Yachty too. You can throw him in there too. They gotta explore. They gotta do weird shit, play with their voice, make trash ass songs that you necessarily wouldn't like, but you like the rest of the album. But it's like, nigga, we wouldn't have got the rest of the album if he wouldn't have did that bullshit. That's how he got that sound, and that's why this song is so cold. Like,
Yeah,
yeah.
I feel the same way about A Feeling. I feel like that 2-song stretch kind of threw me off. Like I said, I thought he was about to hit a pocket, and I don't think that A Feeling is a bad song, and I wouldn't say that's as much of a skip as Reality felt like. But them 2 songs back to back, following Thinking About You and Praying for Love, just they were skips for me in that sense, or more so not downloads. I should say that they weren't songs that I was like, oh, I gotta have this in the library.
Yeah, Reality was a skip. 8, that was a no download, but I liked 8. Like
Yeah.
it wasn't as strong as 5 and 6 for sure. It wasn't the strongest thing about you or Praying for Love, but it wasn't as weak as 7.
I agree. Agreed for sure.
Romantic Fantasy, number 9.
Hey, I fuck with Croon and Trippie.
That nigga back. Like it is like, but it's like that stretch. It's like, damn, lost me. All right, we might be. We back.
Hey, so this what I will say. So he surprised me with this little run that he did, starting with Romantic Fantasy. So because of how Romantic Fantasy sounds, I didn't expect I'm Mad at Me next. Like I was a bit confused when the beat dropped. I'm like, oh, this is up tempo. But I like crooning Trippie, and I really fuck with rapping Trippie. Like Trippie can rap. I don't know if this has been a conversation amongst niggas, but like Trippie can spit. And
I used to make that a point, you know, at the end of every love letter to you. It used to be like the I rap like, I think that he used
something like that. I know
something like that. Yeah,
about.
He used to throw the one song in there where he just rap his ass off for the whole song and just get niggas bars. So this was cool. Wayne carried this track.
He did.
The hook was very nice, Trippie. I didn't necessarily need your verse on this one. Not gonna lie.
Wayne carried, like you said, but it's cool. It's cool.
Yeah, it's cool.
It's cool. It works. Ain't nobody tripping off the verse on this one. You got the right feature. That's all. That's all that mattered. I was really impressed by Closed Doors. The sample really impressed me.
I did not like Closed Doors. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Closed Doors got me, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. The sample got me.
I respect it. I like the beat. I didn't like the song.
Like, so did Roddy have a verse, or was I tripping?
That's what I'm saying. Like I didn't. It was just weird.
It was weird in that sense because I was looking for Roddy to come in, and I felt like maybe I heard him kind of going back and forth on the hook, but I was like looking for a Roddy verse. Like I was kind of excited to hear Roddy on that beat, but didn't get that. I still think the song is.
I just took the verse off.
You said what?
Might have took the verse off.
Maybe. I mean, I do think the sample and the beat carries it, like it makes it enjoyable enough to listen to, even if like, because I don't think Trippie's like rapping. I was vibing with the song because of the beat, so I don't feel like Trippie said something that stood out to me like, oh, like Trippie spitting. It was like, no, this song is just a vibe. And I just call myself like singing the sample along with the song type of deal.
I feel you.
Yeah,
See, that's how I felt about 12. Action. I feel like Action was a vibe.
it
Like
was.
I like that song. I'm like, that was a vibe. I like that. That was it could be a download, it could not be a download. It's a good song.
I downloaded. I downloaded that 4 run stretch. That 4 song stretch was a download for me. I thought that was a good pocket of the album. Yeah, that Left for Dead shit, that was a skip for me. That Rock Trippie, I couldn't.
Uh I fuck with the rock vibes. I ain't gonna lie. That was one of them rock vibes. So sometimes I can lean into the trippy rock vibes. Sometimes he lose me when he's too far left. But this was one of the ones where it's like it's right in the middle. Like it's straight. It wasn't a download, but it's one of the ones I'll let play in the sequence of the album.
That's fair. I had to go ahead and skip it. I can't. I feel like when he throw Rock into the mix of rapping and crooning Trippie, it throw me off because it don't fit. Because he's 3 different people when he does those
Yeah.
things. So it's like it be feeling off to me in a way. But it's
He
Trippie though.
Lil
So I
Wayne.
get it. I'm
That's all he trying to do. He just trying to be Lil Wayne
we'll come back to that in a little
for
bit.
sure.
How'd you feel about Wind?
I like when Leroy carried heavy,
So
heavy. Should have
he
been his
definitely
song,
carried.
to be honest. Should have been on his album.
So he definitely carried. I liked when the more the song played, like the more
Yeah,
it went on, the more I liked it. But I don't know if it's a song that I would go revisit willingly. Like would I probably let it play in the midst of the album?
I
Yeah,
get that.
but I don't know
It's
if I
just
would
that
search for it.
keep it together come in so crazy.
You do?
So that's why I'm like, shit. I definitely I'll let it play. It's not. I'm not skipping it if it come on.
Yeah,
But I get what you're saying. I don't know if I necessarily download it.
yeah. So I didn't download it like the first listen, but like if I wanted to go back and listen to the full tape, like just for the vibe or just for a set time or
Mhm.
something, I could see it potentially like, I heard it 2 or 3 times. All right, I like it enough to download it. Like it might grow on me in that sense because I don't dislike the song. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Helicopter.
It was cool as a skip for me though.
I feel like Trippie carried it and made it better because I like the beat. Like I like the sound of the song. I do not like the beginning. I tried
Mm.
to rock with bro. I couldn't. I couldn't. I couldn't
That's
do
why
it.
I'm like, it's a cool vibe. Like it's cool.
Yeah.
It's just yeah.
Yeah. So because of Trippie kind of carrying through the verses, that's what made me download
That
it.
made you fuck with it.
But
Yeah, I
it
get
wasn't,
that.
but it wasn't gonna be a download because I'm like, bro, I can't get with bro at the beginning. I'm sorry. I can't do it. I couldn't do it. Hey man, listen. Took my breath away. So tell me if I'm tripping. First off, download for me. I fuck with the song. I personally feel like it's one of them ones from this project. Were you not getting Tupac vibes from this? Like how it sounded, solely how it sounded. Like not saying he trying to be Pac, but like the sound of it. Were you not getting those vibes?
No, bro. And I was looking at myself like with how calm and still I was when you was getting excited about what you saying. And I'm like, damn, this gonna look so funny when people watch this. Cause this was a skip for me.
That's
Yeah.
tough. That's tough, bro. So I like rapping Trippie. So I felt like it was not his best rapping on the album, but solid
Yeah.
rapping. But the song, like I don't know what it was. Like literally, what I have written down is it feels like "How Do You Want It" meets "Me Against the World" meets "I Get Around." Like it's some
That's
sound
like
there
one of his favorites. So I could definitely see that.
that
This wasn't
influence feels strong in
I'm
there.
like the sound, you know how I listen to music, bro. First 15 seconds, it wasn't one of the ones that hit me. So
Mm,
I don't even know how much happened throughout the
gosh.
song. That's why I'm like, yeah, no, this song was just a skip for me. like as soon as I heard it for sure. So that's why
So
I'm like, nah, man.
I know. So I feel that. I feel that you do be doing that. I try. So I'll be catching myself doing that, but I try to listen to a song all the way through, especially on first listen, just in case like there's something different in the song that turn it up.
So so with that, I'll skip later through the song, but if it don't catch me within that, it's like, yeah, nah, bro. So for this one, it was one of those. Like I skipped later on the song. I heard like some rapping, but I'm like, oh, he on this rappity rap shit. And Trippie can rap. Cool, no problem. I just don't look for Trippie rap necessarily. But I know because you're more of a rap fan, you gonna get what you can, as far as so it's like, yeah.
That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, because I like seeing the versatility. So when he does show it, I'm like, I can rock with that because he already
Yeah.
has the crooning melodic shit in the bag. But it was a download for me. The Pac influence felt strong, and I think that's what made it stand out more to the point where like I liked it enough to download it. Solid track in general though. Nothing like still one of them ones for me, but I definitely knowing you as a listener, I get it.
Yeah.
Flowers.
That was a download.
It was a download. Bryson carried though, right?
Bryson carried.
Okay.
Like, and it fit Bryson so well. Like, it'd be like I love when Bryson get features that's his realm.
Definitely a download. Bryson stole the show. But solid track nonetheless. How did you feel about the hate?
It's cool. This is Drake track.
Yes, I solely downloaded it because he's talking his shit. I don't think it's it wasn't when I'm listening to it, I'm like, I don't need this, but I respect that this is like you said, your record where you getting your shit off. So cool. Like I support it in a sense. But if somebody was to skip it or to more so not download it, that would be understandable too.
Yeah, if you like Drake, you like it. Honestly, like it's just this is one of them.
Yeah. Yeah. Rounding out the album, Trip McKnight. I didn't really like it.
I felt like due to feel like always ends his album on wherever he's going with the next project.
That makes sense.
So with this ending in more of a trippier form with the McKnight and having the dark demon sounds and all that concert, this gonna go crazy.
So I was a bit confuddled because when I saw Trip McKnight, I thought we were getting R&B.
Brian McKnight,
I
yeah,
thought we were getting crooning Trippy. I was excited for this. So I was a bit surprised when it was a bit more up tempo. I was just like, well, sheesh. But okay. Like it's cool. Like it's not bad music if you're a Trippy fan. It's just a matter of
yeah,
whether it catch your ear or not. Like whether that's something you want to jam or not, basically.
yeah.
But
No, it wasn't a download for me. Honestly, I depending on my mood, I'll probably skip it. To be honest,
that's
like if I'm not really in an up tempo mood. But I also could let this bitch play too. So I felt like it was a good closing, to be honest. Like, cause I'm like the album been like sad, emotional. He been on some rapping shit. He got into his braggadocious bag, and then now he ready to turn up.
yeah.
Like as being the last song. So it's like a love letter to you. Like, should I said everything I had to say? Now, like all I can do is go through the path of recovery. The fuck?
Yeah. Sound about right. Give me your five. Well, you may not have five. I don't know how many standouts you have, but give me your standouts from the project.
So, Flowers would be one of my ones for sure. Uh,
Mm.
thinking about you, thinking about you. Romantic fantasy. What's that? Three, four,
Three.
three. All right, cool. Wind for Michael Action five.
Mm. Thinking about you. Closed doors. Took My Breath Away, I'm Mad at Me, and Romantic Fantasy.
Not mad at it. It's a solid 10.
Yeah, yeah. I
This is a lot of fucking songs.
What you mean?
No, just thinking about like, I think I had 19 tracks.
Yeah, and kept it under an hour. But Trippie makes a lot of short songs too, though.
That's true.
Yeah, 19 tracks, man. I have. You probably fell at around like 8 or 9. I have 12.
Like actually downloaded.
Yeah,
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got 8 actually downloaded. 9, 10, 11. Like on there though.
got you. Okay, I have 12, but I download and save all the same. So
Yeah, but that makes sense.
yeah. So, bro, I give the project an 8 out of 10.
I'm not mad at that.
Like I thought 7.5, but I'm like, no, I don't dislike the album. And the songs I don't download aren't skips as much as they like just songs I may not run back to. But that's kind of yeah.
So yeah, I can agree with that. The songs that I don't like, I just don't like.
Right.
Like, it's not that they don't fit the album. It's
Right.
not they don't fit the theme. It's not that they don't fit Trippie or anything like that. I'm just not a fan of those type of songs or that style from Trippie.
Yeah.
Because I know what they expect from Trippie.
Yeah.
So yeah, like 8. I would agree with you for sure at the 7.5, but 8 is cool. Like I'm not mad at it. Trippie Redd got our highest rated album right now.
Did we give? No, we didn't end up because what did you want to be at 8, but we ended up selling on 7.5.
Was that Roy shit?
I think it was Roy shit.
Well, Trippie's a better artist than Roy. Sorry. But
Fair. We put somebody on the pod, put somebody on to Roy Woods yesterday.
on what?
The situation I was telling you about, mentioned Roy Woods.
Yeah.
Went ahead, they let us know that they rock with him. So
Shout out to her, man. Shout out to her.
Yeah. But yeah, man, that's our album review on
Yeah. Because
Trippie.
would Trippie necessarily be a big artist? Because we got to do the other grade. Or would this not be his big project?
It's tough because if we only are going off of who we've done that for,
yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
I would not put Trippie in that realm of just them two alone.
Nah, for sure.
I think that Trippie's big enough to get the letter grade. I just, I don't want to try to put him like he not Travis, you know what I'm saying? So
Nah, I get that. We gonna leave it alone.
Yeah.